it has been day one of Tokyo Game Show 2025. And as you guys know, Kingsraid was there. So we were able to actually get some news and some pictures and a few little videos. So we're going to look over them. We didn't get too much today, but hopefully some more people will take some content tomorrow that we can have a look over. So first of all, I want to say big thanks to everyone on the official Discord who has been sharing everything and making everything pretty easy to find. And also thanks to Kingsraid en Español, actually, over on Twitter, who made a little compilation of everything, which made it easier to find. First few pictures we actually got was this nice little poster that they clearly have hanging. Now, what's interesting to me here is the text looks different, but the same-ish, but nothing special really. As you can see, it's just a poster. I did manage to scan the QR code. It just takes you to the Steam page. Nothing special. Next up, we got this screenshot, which is of actually in-game content, which is very exciting. As you can see, it is in Japanese text, which is interesting. Nothing special. We do have the new style of mana bars, which are the long straight ones, which is really cool. But again, nothing special here. You can see the damage numbers are, I believe, the good version, but again, I don't really remember the damage numbers. And then there was this, which was pretty cool, which later on the actual staff over on the Discord did say that they were giving these out as a little gift if you came by and said hello. So yeah, so we did have two little nice little stands and a few little goodies that they were giving out, a few little cards that you could pick up. Unfortunately, there is no Luna, which is sad, but that's fine. Otherwise, I would have to pick one up off eBay. Yeah. There is, I am covering up Elias over here, which you can't see. So yeah, there's Elias and Cleo back there, as well as the Izzy and Estelle. But yeah, pretty nice. So nothing special from the first few pictures, but we did get a two little videos actually that was shared over, and big thanks to Red Games, G700 Red on Twitter, which did post obviously in Japanese. He said, first of all, it's a battle video. So let's have a look at this. I'll lower the volume. As you can see, it is very much the old school. I mean, as it's always been really. The selector screen, right? The UI, everything looks the same. There is still the scrolls and the stamina system, which is very nice. We can see Maria and Refi there as well alongside. But yeah, let's get into it. Loading screen. This is all very nostalgic. You can actually see on the side the other monitor showing the overworld screen of chapter 1. We can see the little the calendar and the missions, as well as your player stuff with the old user default username. Very nice. But yeah, again, inventory and heroes, nothing special. The UI looks exactly the same as the old school. You can see the auto is working just fine. As you can see, the content is actually very smooth, which is really nice. There's like no lag at all. Yeah, it's just very clean, right? It's very old school. It's very simple, which is good, and has also brought a lot of mixed feedback from the people over on the Discord, which I was reading up today, and I do understand some of the worries, but we'll see. Once we get CBT, I think we can make a more of a clearer idea of what's going on. But yes, you get a little bit of the story. You see he's clicking through it pretty fast, and it's sort of ticking through it without too much issue, sort of how it did on like a really high-end phone. But yeah, story is looking good. Not much really to say here. He skipped it, and we get into the boss fight. Same old animations. It's very nice. One thing you do notice, I'll look over this in a minute. So he skipped it again. We get the story, and that's where the video ends. I don't know if maybe he wasn't allowed to play much more than that, but that's what we saw on the first video. Now, what's interesting to me, one of the interesting things was this. If you guys notice, as the characters are using their skills, there doesn't appear to be solo time. So this is very much a much more recent build where there wasn't a little bit of loading there, but where there wasn't a lot of solo time, right? And the other interesting thing is obviously DPS is pretty high, which means this is probably, well, as they promised, pre-Doomsday patch, which is perfect, exactly what we wanted. So nothing really much more in this video, but he did upload a different video showing off a little bit of the character screen. So here we can see Cassell. Now, first things first. There's actually a few interesting things I've noticed here. First things first, we have the new rune system. So Apocalypsean should be on the game from release, which is weird because it's only up to chapter 6. So maybe there's another way. Wait, no, you can still use basic runes. Never mind. I guess we're just going to use basic runes, but we have the new rune system, the new five style rune system, which is cool. Hopefully that will expand into, you know, Velk runes and the Apocalypsean runes as well. That's sick. Next up, we do have the little slot for your stamina pots and your ruby pots to fill up, which is very nice. We still have obviously the character, like the gear presets, which is nice. That's very, very good. I don't remember what this button does. I don't remember if this button was ever there or what it did do, but I will have to have a look and I'll let you guys know. Apart from that, the gear looks the same. You still have the 4 UTs, which is great. You still have your characters listed and you still have the Transcendence perks. Now, here you go, the 5 gear rune system. We do still have 6 pages, which is very nice because having all the gears pages was very juicy. Here we have the skill pages. As you can see, the skills are the same really. It's using books as before. Nothing has really changed there. And when he jumps in, people have compared this and it does seem to be sort of pre-Doomsday. That's perfect. For Cassell in particular, he will click onto his S4. Now this is, if you read the 30%, this actually has his 30% non-hero damage buff, which means Cassell will be pretty strong, which is good. For Cassell mains, Cassell will probably be a very good pick as your main DPS. But apart from that, there's not really much more in this video. Stamina is pretty high, like overcapping, so hopefully stamina is still fine. 10 million rubies is juicy. Maybe they should give me that. And again, on the side, we can see a little bit more, but the map looks kind of the same. You still got your missions. There really isn't much more to see here. But unfortunately, that is everything that was shared today that we could find. One little thing I did forget to mention is in this picture, we have a little look up here. There's very clearly a phone running the game. You can see a phone running. So they do still have a phone version already, like already working, which is good. Even though the CBT will only be Steam, there's clearly is a phone version already doing its job, which is great. But apart from that, there isn't really much information. Yeah, there was one other, actually I think it was from this guy. He posted, let me see, yeah, before posting this he posted this, which is very cute. So these are the goodies. You've got the little Frey card, which I believe is the new art of Frey, the Urza card, and then you have the hand fan and a little cardboard, which is very nice. But that's about it. There really wasn't much today, unfortunately, but we are hoping to obviously get some more content, some more information tomorrow. Maybe someone else can hopefully take some more videos. I hope that would be awesome. We shall see. I will keep you guys updated with anything I see. I will let you guys know tomorrow. It's very exciting times. The game is coming. It's coming, guys. It's coming. It is very much just King's Raid as it used to be. They don't seem to have done anything new, but that's both good and bad. Like I'm perfectly fine with that, because if the game works, I will happily play it without much questioning. If it doesn't work, that's the issue. But yeah, if they can make it work and then improve it over time, I'm more than happy with that. Like if they eventually do, you know, King's Raid 2 style of UI updates and graphical updates and everything else, I'm fine with that. Just give me a working game. Let me play. That's all I want. But I know a lot of people are upset about the fact that it just kind of feels like King's Raid from 7 years ago and nothing new, which I get, but I would rather have the game now and let them fix it in a year than have to wait a whole nother year for the game. That's about it, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and if you have any questions, we'll see what happens, and hopefully we can get some more news tomorrow, guys. See ya.